Jonathan, first of all, congratulations on being the Calhoun's High School Athlete of the Week.
Thank you so much. Awesome opportunity.
Let's kind of talk about this year coming back. A lot of I guess high expectations for you. What were your goals coming into this season?
Yes, sir. Well, my goals were to be 100% on touchback and 100% on field goals and get my team in the best position I can on punt. And so far, haven't been able to do that, 100%. But just got to get out there and do the best that I can for my team, and hopefully we come out on top.
Let's talk about kind of your situation. You punt and place kick both, correct?
Yes, sir.
You like one better than the other?
I wouldn't say I like one better than the other. I'm probably a little bit better punter, but I feel like I can do both fairly well. So,
as you're talking to some of the colleges and stuff, do they seem to be open to the idea of maybe you doing both like you're doing here?
Yes, sir. Well, most of the schools that I've talked to aren't, really needing both. They've got, usually one that's really good at one thing and one that's really good at something else. But they like the idea of having one that can do both, just in case, one of the positions does get hurt. They have somebody to fill in, and they're not having to worry about another scholarship spot. So.
Sure. Now, this year for Farragut, you guys got off to kind of a tough start, but you've really been coming on of late.
Yes, sir. Well, we started out a little slow. We were young, but you know what? I'm really proud of the way everybody's grown up, and I'm really excited to see what we're going to do in the next few weeks, and I know the guys are excited to get back out there and play another game.
Now, you're the kicker. Have you always kicked? Did you play soccer, or how did all this come about?
So I actually played soccer when I was pretty young, 5th grade, and then I played when I was really young as well. But as far as soccer goes, never really fell in love with it that much. Played baseball and basketball, but kicking just kind of came up because there wasn't really anybody else that could do it. So I was like, why not? I'll give it a try. And then Coach Gerald Robinson here started working with me. He's like, so good at kicking that it's not even funny. And he's a major reason why I had the success that I do.
Now, does he work with you just on the fundamentals, or does he work on the mental part of it with you too? Because kicking, I think, is probably, what, 90%, 80% between the ears, isn't it?
Oh yeah, yes sir. He works both parts, and he's been awesome for me, so I'm very thankful to have him.
What do you do during the game when you're not kicking? Do you watch and kind of stay in it, or do you just kind of get back there and keep warm, or what do you do?
I'm right there on the sideline with the teammates cheering everybody on. I get so excited it's not even funny. It's just awesome to be out there with the team.
It's kind of crazy to think that a guy that you'd want to be really calm is up there really excited. You feel like that kind of keeps you in it?
Yes sir, I do. Obviously when we're about to kick or something or punt, I'll go over to the net and kind of start to focus up a little bit, but other than that, I'm right there with the guys, and I just love every minute of it.
The reason we're talking to you today, you had 3 big field goals in the win over McMinn County this past Friday night, a huge win over a state-ranked team. One of those was 46 yards. How close is that to your range?
Yes sir, well that's right there in the average range probably, but my longest field goal was 53 yards, which I was able to kick in the William Blunt game last year at home. But we got 3 field goals, awesome opportunity to get out there and make something happen. Got a great snapper, Justin Mowry, great holder, Franklin Stooksbury, and of course the O-line. They're going to give me all the time in the world back there, and we just made things happen and came out on top.
Do you ever think about what happens if you miss one? Those big guys come back and have to have a talk with you?
Yes sir, I try not to think about it, but it's definitely a possibility.
No, I know it is. Out in practice, what's the longest one you've kicked?
Probably 65, but that's with pretty good wind. So
you think maybe someday if it's breezy, you think Coach Courtney what's the longest you think he'd let you try?
To be honest with you, I'm not really sure, but if he calls my name, I'm going to go out there and give him all I got.
I've always wanted to ask a kicker this. When you got a long one and it's right on the edge of your range. I watched a guy the other night kick a 63-yarder on TV in the NFL, and do you have to be careful not to try to over kick it?
You definitely do. You just gotta have faith in your technique and just have faith in yourself, and you just gotta get out there and do what you know how to do and just stay smooth with it, and good things will happen for you.
Now next year, obviously you want to kick at the next level. Tell me a little bit about your experiences. I know you've been to some camps.
Yes sir, I have been to some camps, South Carolina, Tennessee, Alabama, and some different places, and I'm just excited to hopefully get an opportunity to play at the next level. I don't have any favorites anywhere. I'm just looking to play anywhere.
Have you got any actual offers yet?
No sir, I do not.
Okay, so they're just still kind of recruiting you. Well,
yes sir.
Best of luck the rest of the way for you and the Admirals. Hope you get a bunch of field goal opportunities, and hopefully we'll see you on TV next year.
Yes sir, thank you so much.